from the city is still. I'm from the city is still.
You all know what time it is. It's
time for Hot Hands Hoshik's Barbershop. Welcome back to Picksburgh, guys. My name is Anthony. As most of you guys know, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like. If there's anybody you guys would like to see on an episode here, in the chair, in the hot seat as you would, getting the haircut here from Hot Hands Hoshik, talking hobby news, talk whatever, sports, life, let us know. Send us some comments, and we will see if we can have them on here in sunny Los Angeles.
yeah. Or I'd just take my stuff to a show and see if we could just set up shop right in front of their card.
That would be awesome.
That would be nuts, right?
Yeah, one of our TGT booths set up for an episode. That would be amazing. So speaking of that, like, are there any shows coming up, or like shows period, that you've heard of that you would like us to be a part of, Alan?
I wish we were going to the Dallas one in a couple of weeks. They're supposed to have over 600 tables now. They've expanded this show immensely.
I absolutely love Dallas. It'll always have a special place in my heart because TGT technically started at Dallas. We had our official launch at the Dallas Card Show.
Yeah.
And that kind of started everything. So Dallas will always kind of have a little special place in my heart for that reason. Not to mention, it's just great for the card community. You know what I mean? It's become one of those places that a lot of people will travel to, like, every time they have a show, just because of how big it is, how many tables, just the atmosphere. The trade night there is probably one of the best I've seen.
Night. Yeah, and the location, it's central, U.S., so it makes travel easy. It's a 2-hour flight from L.A. to get there, so that's pretty simple too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they have good vendors. I mean, you can get wax there, lots of high-end cards, middle-tier cards, and like you said, the trade night, like, we didn't even know what to expect when we walked into trade night. We were like the first ones there. We were technically early. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like flooded with hundreds of thousands of people for trade night. Everyone with their briefcase, walking up, pulling up a little side table, a little chair.
Yeah. Those trade nights are amazing, man. Those are always the best. I've noticed, though, man, the card scene here in Los Angeles is very alive.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there has not been basically any dud shops I've been to. There hasn't really been any bad card shows, man. Like, and there's card shows almost every weekend here.
Yeah.
And it's insane. And just, like, hundreds of people come out. Maybe even thousands. It's awesome. You know, because in Pittsburgh, like, the shops are really, really good. The shows are not as good. Here, the shops are really good, and the shows are really, really good too. It's I feel spoiled here in LA. I don't know if it's because there's so many more people or what, but the scene's very alive out here. Not saying that it's not in Pittsburgh. It's just on another level out here.
Yeah, people out here, like you said, if there's passion or money behind everything, there something's going on.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a show every weekend out here, whether it's in the LA area or like a suburb of LA, like Del Mar, Beverly Hills, Burbank. I mean, San Diego has some shows. I mean, there's a ton of different locations for shows out here.
Yeah.
Tons. And if there's wax, Marty over there can sniff it out for us.
There's wax.
Or a bargain box.
Or a bargain bin, yeah.
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know what my next investment's going to be at this point.
He hasn't sniffed at a bargain bin in like 3 months.
I don't know if I'm doing it. Sometimes I like the bargain bin. Sometimes I like the case. Sometimes I like to rip. I mean, it's just very situation dependent.
The question is, leave in the comments, are we ripping something later this week? If you say yes, put in what you think it'll be.
Crown Royal drops.
And then we might have a hat for you or something going on there.
Crown Royal drops.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we definitely got some swag to whoever guesses that right.
That's a Marty thing. When Crown Royal does drop, I saw that. A lot of cool little things coming out, actually. They have a Prism Choice coming out, too.
Nice.
Prism Draft Pick Choice coming out, too.
I like choice products.
One auto, 2 silvers, one, and then the rest are like all numbered parallels.
Nice.
It's like, I think it was like 200, and then the case hit is a la, the tiger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Be hunting for a tiger.
Birdie just hit a tiger the other day.
Yeah, to
Daz
present baseball.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Daz Cameron, yeah.
How
You hit
cool
a
is that?
tiger once, Anthony.
How cool is that to hit a tiger?
Yeah, I know. And
Anthony hit a tiger once,
and
Marty.
I passed on it too. It kills me.
No.
I went for the higher value card, but
which it
then
definitely is higher valued.
I just ended up trading, which makes no
Yeah.
sense because I would have kept the tiger.
Yeah, because it's your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blows my mind that you've actually hit an Okoro tiger stripe and you're like, nah, I'm good.
No, I'll take the
You
other
know
card.
who pulled it? Wait, you know who pulled it?
I believe it was someone with hot hands.
Hot Hands pulled it too.
He did.
Which is so random. Hilarious.
Yeah, but you have,
And the Anthony Edwards tiger that you have, I pulled too.
yeah, that's awesome. I love
That's
that.
crazy. I'm all about.
I love
pulling
case
tigers.
hits. There are so many cool case hits out now. But one thing I worry about is it seems like every set now has a case hit. How bad is that going to saturate and water down the case hit market? And I think you're already seeing it because Genesis's price compared to last year to this year,
Yeah.
they're down pretty substantially.
That's a good point. I wonder what it would be even with, like, say, the color blasts.
I think those are rare enough. I think your color blasts, your downtowns, and kabooms are like the three that are going to hold the most value.
Mhm.
I'm probably missing one or two in there as well.
What do you think, like, the best insert's going to be? Like, if you had to pick one insert to be like, this is going to be the insert that holds value over time.
I love the color blast, man. I do.
Yeah, those are nasty.
And it could be custom to all sports and
Yeah.
genres. It doesn't matter. You can have a
Yeah.
color blast of freaking Ed O'Neill for all I care, and that,
That
would
would be
look
awesome.
dope.
Make
right?
that happen, Panini.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
but that would be dope, right? Because it could be across all platforms. It just doesn't have to
Yeah.
be for a sport. It could be for Marvel color blast, a Spider-Man color
Dude,
blast.
I want a
100%.
color blast
imagine?
of Ed O'Neill going like this.
With his
in
hand
his
down his
pants.
chest, with a no ma'am shirt on.
That would be amazing.
Well, no ma'am.
Did you see that new Jefferson Darcy color blast I just hit?
I did. If they had one for Buck, I'd be happy
Oh,
about
that's
this.
awesome.
No, I need the whole family.
Yes.
I would lose so much money if Panini did that.
Yes.
You'd be
Now,
like,
you know, one thing I was thinking though, if you're Panini, why are you not trying to put together like some pop culture sets, things like that? Like, you know, I think people would legitimately collect that if you kept it at a decent price point.
I
Well,
would.
they've had like the Americanas and stuff like that. They weren't as cool as what Leafs doing though, with like the Pop Century and like that type
Well,
of
that's
stuff.
it. I mean, like, imagine if you got a piece of like the wardrobe from Married with Children. Like, you got a
Oh,
little
yeah.
patch of pegs like leopard skin stuff.
That
or the
would
wig,
be awesome.
or the wig.
That's it. Like, you do
That would
something
be
like
awesome.
that. Like, you know, these real cool pop culture sets. I think something like that. I know I'd buy it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
that'd be
100%
cool.
buy it.
I'd buy the heck out of that.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Like, dude,
actually.
what if you had a chance to get like a little piece of Bret Hart's glasses?
That would be
relic?
awesome.
Like, think
relic,
about it. Like,
glasses,
dude, you
relic?
could go in so many different directions. You know,
Yeah.
Cool.
like Roddy Piper. You could have a piece
The
of the
boa
kill.
from Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Dude, you could go as far as like cutting up their boots into little pieces and just
Yeah.
having like boot relics and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
they had Matt
Imagine
Relics.
hitting a Schwarzenegger from
Oh,
Terminator,
Terminator.
2 with a metal piece from
Oh,
that.
The eyeball.
From that.
The eyeball.
Dude,
Dude,
like that would be
oh.
insane.
just any piece, dude.
Every
Yeah.
piece.
That would be amazing. And you know how I feel about the Terminator.
Hey, what,
Yeah.
what if they had a dual, like a triple relic from Terminator 2, one from Kindergarten Cop, and like one from his Muscle Days, like a piece of his mankini for Anthony here. Perfect,
There it is.
right?
There
A little
it is.
triple relic.
Nice.
100%.
That
Like,
would be awesome.
yes.
Ooh.
What if you get like a Pamela Anderson like
Tommy Lee?
bathing suit from Baywatch patch?
Yeah.
That would be
And
sick.
barbed
Like,
wire and the
dude,
barbed
you
wire.
could make a fortune doing something like this. You could do like a low end set and then like have a high end set, like almost like a national celebrity treasures.
That would be amazing.
Can I get the
People would buy that. I'm convinced.
Can I get the triple auto of Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa, and Ivan Drago with
That
relic?
would be
That would
sick.
be amazing.
Now that would be sick.
Dude, we should just make this ourselves. Like, if no one's gonna take it on themselves to do this, you hear it right here. I'm gonna release this to the world. If you don't take this idea and make it something that I spend all my money on, we're just gonna do it ourselves, and then you're gonna send us all of your money for it.
Yeah.
So the idea is out there. Either go make a ton of money or let us.
Let us do it. Yeah, let us make it.
Serious.
We should just figure out how to do this.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, we need a card. One of the major card manufacturers, please reach out.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
fill you in.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
A couple boxes can be our compensation. We'll be fine with that.
I think that'd be a great Leaf product. You know, they already do it. Like
Seriously.
Panini, I wouldn't mind either. But
You know what I would do if I was like wild card? Because
Ooh.
like honestly, like they're
Mhm.
like no disrespect, but they're garbage. Like compared to like the rest of like the card companies.
Yeah.
Like I don't say that in like a rude way. I know that sounds terrible, but like their product is not that great.
They're just not up to par.
But if I was them, my product being called Wild Card
That'd
would be a
dope.
freaking wild card.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
dope.
it.
I would do exactly what you're talking about if I'm Wild Card. I would make cards that are so outrageously cool that people were like, damn, that's a wild card.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Like, that's what I would do. But they just give you, like, the most basiest matte-looking things that, like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just not a big fan of, like, the product. I mean, honestly, I wasn't that big a fan of their product in the 90s either. But, I mean, honestly, Wildcard, you need to just take this idea and run with it.
Right.
Make money off of our stupidity.
If you have somebody who has the deep enough pockets where they can go and like go up to certain celebrities or movie sets or whatever and get certain pieces of memorabilia
Yeah.
and build an entire autograph set and card lineup around that, that would be insane.
There's so many things they can do. Give me a,
So
a
many things.
Chucky relic.
Oh,
Dude, I would buy it. I 100%
Dude,
would
you
buy
can
it.
literally just buy Chucky dolls and cut them up and stick them in cards.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Exactly. Or like a Freddy or like Halloween.
All that stuff would be insanely cool.
insanely
Dude, you would make
collectible.
so much money. We need to start another company that makes cards.
I love this idea.
And we're going to give people fair value for their money. And when they buy a box, they're not going to walk away feeling like they just left a prison assault.
I know that feeling well.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, yes.
You know what, though, man? I wish I would have got more of that Pop Century because even like
Oh, now
that's
it's all
so
the way up.
basic compared to what we're talking. But
know.
dude, it was
Pop
such a cool
Century's so
concept.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could even have fictional characters like a Bart Simpson.
That would be cool.
100%. Like imagine that you
or
talk.
Transformers.
You have a deal with
anything.
Fox, and they give you like one of the original cells out of an episode.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
no, yeah, they give you
Seriously.
the drawing.
Yeah.
And you put it in as the
Dude,
relic or something.
literally
like
anything can be memorabilia.
Yeah,
too,
even
you know what I mean?
any
Like,
original sketches, anything like that.
that. I'll just take a
Absolutely.
Beavis and Butthead card.
That would be awesome.
At any point.
Well, that's it. Like you could literally throw so much random like stuff into a set like this. You know, just have it be a complete pop culture set.
Yeah.
On the real, if anybody watching has connections or
Yeah.
anything that could potentially help us get started on a path to partner on something like this, like I would be down to do something like this. I know a
Let us
guy
know.
who's a really good designer that happens to be cutting my hair right now.
Yeah, I can make something cool.
And I happen to know a lot of guys that know famous people too, so
Yeah.
we could definitely make something happen.
That'd be cool. I'll take a Mark Cuban from Shark Tank.
That would be awesome.
Yes, that would be. You just go in so many different directions. Like you could be like, literally. I'm trying to think. Like, dude, you see how some of this stuff sells though. Like, look at the graded COVID cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like for a while the Bernie Sanders did where he was
Oh,
in the
yeah.
mittens or whatever.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
power
yeah.
sheet cards.
Yeah.
Like
we were making
th-
stuff like
this
that.
type of stuff, there is a market for. We just have to figure. Like, if no one's really taken the ball and ran with it,
No.
Yeah. I mean, Leafs probably come the closest in my opinion.
I would agree with that
Yeah.
too.
Dude, I love what Leaf puts out, Pop Century
Pop
and
Centuries.
all that stuff.
It's like my go-to Pop Century. I'm a fan.
Stuff's so awesome.
Big fan of the pop.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree, dude. That could go completely to a whole nother level. Could you imagine, like, whenever you're sending those out, they're like pre-graded?
That'd be insane.
That would be awesome.
Dude, we could just do like we could literally do so many different things with like a concept like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, just like you begin them in case 101s like Leaf does or something.
No,
like
that's
that,
awesome.
You know what I mean? To be kind of like the case hit or something like that.
Your neckline, you need it.
I love it.
And then our next
It's a lot of logistics.
our
man.
next
We have
victims
some-
here. I mean, haircuts arrived.
It's really not a
Alright.
bad idea at all.
Barbershop is set,
Shop
baby.
is ready for the day.
God,
You're ready to be cleaned up, right? After.
there's gonna be nothing left of it pretty soon.
No, he's good. I'm talking on like the neck back there, and there's a little there's something extraordinary back there. I don't know what it is, but needs something.
You got animals back there.
I can do an animal print for you if you want. We were just talking.
He
about
actually
tiger
can. He
stripes.
does all that stuff.
I'm gonna do a Russell Westbrook portrait for Jesse later.
That would be
There
amazing.
you go. I'm filming it.
I hope so.
All right, the
It won't look like- it won't
1%
look like it,
ladies
though.
watching. How do I look?
He's ready. His number is. No, I won't put that out there.
Not
but yeah.
available.
Not available.
Yeah.
I'm pre-screening
Pre-screening,
all
yeah.
applicants.
Yes. Anybody who would like to date me has to report to
IG
Chef
pre-screen.
Marte.
Yes. IG pre-screen. We have to make sure.
And
your
for all our
qualifications
Pittsburgh
are adequate.
watchers and subscribers, no Sharpsburgians.
I have a weakness.
That's funny. That's hilarious. NBA Finals preview. Golden State Warriors versus, you heard it here first, Boston Celtics.